Hello, everyone at home. My name is Matthew Murphy. I am a journalist with ComicsVerse here at New York Comic Con 2015. Today I'm speaking with one of my current favorite writers, Alex Campi, writer of No Mercy, Archie vs. Predator, and Grindhouse Doors Open to Midnight. How's your con going today, Alex?
It's been crazy. I mean, I keep thinking, I keep forgetting that I've actually achieved a small amount of popularity now, and I think, oh, I can sit down and see my friends and work on some scripts at the convention. No. Haven't been able to leave the table. Already have not talked to editors and artists I need to talk to because cannot leave the table. Um, we've just been busy the whole time. We're almost sold out. I couldn't have asked for a better con actually. Any convention where you don't have to carry heavy things home is a good convention.
Yeah, no, I actually saw, I follow you on Twitter, and that you sold out of Grindhouse trades in within. Yeah.
Thursday, day one.
Wait, I really wanted to pick one up. Could we just go into that book for a second? I know,
Dark Horse still has a few left. I think they've got about 3 or 4 trades, which I've already signed.
ooh, I'll be there. But, that book, can you tell me, I couldn't find it online, is it based off of the Grindhouse movie or the original exploitation film genre?
The original exploitation film genre. Tarantino and I have similar sources of inspiration, and we use the same genre shorthand, Grindhouse, for the exploitation uh, stories we produce. I like slightly different films than Quentin, but where would the fun be if we didn't disagree? I don't know him at all. Though he's wrong that Manhunter is the best Fernando De Leo film. It is very clearly Milan 9mm, and I will arm wrestle him at the place of his choosing to defend the honor of Milan 9mm as the best Italian crime drama.
I'm not.
Manhunter was the film that the two main characters in Pulp Fiction came from, like literally down to the outfits and hairdos. So if you ever look at Manhunter by Fernando De Leo, just watch the first 10 minutes of it. You'll be like, those are the guys from, that's the John Travolta character. And yeah.
I'll have to check it out. I'm not gonna lie, I would pay to see that arm wrestle. Grindhouse, which medium would win, comics or movies?
Comics, because movies come to us, man. They're all queued up begging for our stuff. So I gotta say, we win.
I can't agree more. Let's move on to No Mercy. It came out of nowhere. I picked it up. It's where I first heard your name. I was obsessed. I picked it up every month. Can you tell us? I know the first arc just ended. Where are we going? Where are we seeing these characters next?
Well, the next issue is out in the first week of December, um, uh, and just more drama and terror and moments of crazy happiness. No Mercy it's about a small group of teenagers who are going to be freshmen in college in the fall, and just before their freshman year starts, they go on a volunteerism trip to Central America. Spoiler: their bus falls off a mountain. That's not the worst thing that happens to them in the book. It's not even the worst thing that happens to them in the first 24 hours. They don't really know each other either. So there's a part of that whole teenage kind of like trying to impress the new people and figure out where you fit that's going on as well. So it's not like they're a tight group of friends who can rally together and solve problems. They are an incredibly ill-prepared, diverse group of pampered Americanos who most of whom don't speak Spanish, and things go south very, very quickly. It's a book of almost unrelenting tension and suspense, and one of the things we're proudest of, I've written through issue 9. The $10 image trade is out now in your friendly comic book stores, which collects 1 through 4. Issue 8, just the really the end of the next arc, has basically about 3 mic drops in it. Like there are 3 massive reveals still in issue 8, so we're still keeping it up there. And then 9 is a flashback issue, which is made of sad and crazy. But yeah, No Mercy is the only book you'll read this year where someone drop kicks a cocaine-addled coyote into a bus.
Yeah, you got to read it, guys. I can't tell you enough. But I know, compared to your other summer book that came out was Archie vs. Predator, where they were a very tight group. Everyone knows each other. It was one of the most chaotically pleasurable things I've ever had to read. If you had the opportunity to go back and attack the Archie clan with another Dark Horse property, would you take the opportunity to do that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Josie and the Pussycats versus Aliens. You know, Little Archie's versus RoboCop. You know, I could do this all day. Um, honestly though, I don't. To be fair, I'm not sure I could. Archie versus Predator was so much fun because it was short and compressed, and we kept that wonderful Archie zaniness to it, while also having the violence and the terror that Predator fans love. I mean, it works really well as a horror comedy. It's Shaun of the Dead. It's Final Destination. That's why the mix, which most people was like, oh, this is crazy, why it works so well because it fits into a genre that most of us know and love. And we did so much crazy stuff in those 4 issues. I'm not entirely sure I have any more crazy left to pull out of the crazy bag um, to continue it. I mean, I'm still really proud of the ending because there are 3 ways you can end that series, and we chose a fourth.
I I like there was no point in that comic where I was like I expected that to happen. It was just crazy all through.
That's the joy of Archie books. They're just a nonsense machine, and now in this day and age of comics which could actually happen in seriousness and grittiness, which I also subscribe to. No Mercy is a comic which could actually happen. Um, it's fun to just embrace the comics history of just being zany and exciting and random and short, sharp little stories. But we also managed to get a good emotional core to it. I mean, Dilton has a wonderful moment in that book. Um, I did more. I feel like I did more with Dilton in 1 issue than a lot of people. Like there has been in certain years of Archie comics.
I think reading your it was the first time I ever noticed Tilton. It was just always a side character. I never really noticed he was there
And
before.
you never thought about what his role was in a book, which is a dating book. I mean, admittedly, he has built a gratifying number of sex bots over the years. But here's this whole book about dating, and Dilton is the guy who never gets kissed, who never gets asked. He's just happy in the lab. Yeah, right. I mean, that kid's like one bad gun purchase away from shooting up a school. Um, he's gotta have some issues. You know, all of the girls kind of treat him as a pet.
He does, but he gets that moment. He gets that final moment. It was very gratifying to read. Well, my next question is: do you have anything that you're working on in the future that maybe we don't know about that you'd love to plug in for our viewers at home?
Um, Other than the next issue of No Mercy coming out in December, I'm working on so many things and none of them have been announced yet. So unfortunately, don't worry. There's lots of exciting things for me coming. Another Dark Horse miniseries, Everything Explodes. 2 more Image miniseries, Sex and Drugs, also Explosions. Other things in the works, hopefully more Archie stuff in the works, but it's just like stay tuned. And you can find me on the web at alexdecampi.com or Twitter at alexdecampi. The name spelled like that. Um, and that's the best place to find out about stuff by me.
All right. Well, we're staying tuned. I know I am religious follower. I hope that we can see more from you in the future. And that's our interview.
Awesome. Candy fish bomb.
Let's do it. All right. Everyone, again, my name is Matthew Murphy. We're here at New York Comic Con. This is ComicsVerse. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, watch more interviews like this. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at ComicsVerse. And have a great con, guys. We'll see you soon.